Hi. In the following video presentation, the customer requests a live demonstration of the sign-in and sign-out functionality using the Mototrbo radios by Motorola Solutions, highlighting the operational workflow and user experience.
Okay, I'm going to go over setting up SmartPTT so that multiple users with their own alias can use the same radio. This comes in handy when the customer has a limited amount of radios, but multiple people need to use the radio. So the very start of this is with the server. So if we go to the server, under Systems, there's a user authentication field that needs to be active. Then you need to select the server IP address, and you can leave the port as default. It's already set up. You want to make sure that the connection is good to the database, and it shows good. The database is called users, and then what you want to do is start adding the additional the multiple users for the same radio. So here is the alias, and then they have a unique ID. So once you save and restart the services, that'll take effect. You also want to make sure that your DDMS has the correct IP address of the server instead of loopback. You want the actual IP address of the server. So then you save and restart services. At that point, you can go to your dispatcher, and in the dispatcher, when you use the radio to look up the additional users that you want them to use the same radio, you go to your menu, and there's a sign out, sign in is the very first choice. So I'm going to sign out. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to sign out. So there's a successful sign out, and you can see here that Flint was signed out. So now I'm going to sign in with a different alias. And so this one was 1964. I'm going to delete it and put in the other alias that was set up in the server. In this case, it was, go back to settings, it was 2120. So I'm going to enter 2120, and then I'm going to hit OK. And now it's looking for that. And so it found it. And so 2120 is Stone. The alias is Stone. So now you can see on the dispatcher, the name Stone is coming up.
And it's timestamped.
It's timestamped. This is the ID of the radio that can't be changed. That's going to be there all the time. But you have to have a unique ID for each alias that you create in the radio server. So this allows you to have multiple users use the same radio, and when they key up, their name is going to appear in the calls window. You can see in parentheses, Stone.
Perfect.
Which is the one that signed in. So there's one last thing that I forgot that I didn't cover, and that is setting up the radio to allow you to do that feature. And that's just a one-click check here. So under General Settings, there is one field that needs to be enabled, and that is sign in, sign out. There's a sign in, sign out field here. Sign in, sign out. That has to be checked in order for this feature to work.
Perfect.
And that's it. As far as programming the radio, that's it.
Simple.
And so that's supported.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay, oops.